to start the interview, could you please give us a brief introduction about yourself? Okay. So, as you said, you are working as the end user. So, what are the activities in SAP that you are performing as an end user?
Actually, I am what the activity I am working like I am giving the cheer and the goods receipt, the goods issue to the production department, the material to the production department, and I am also responsible for uh, giving reservations also, and sometimes the job order for maintenance also. This type of various activity is there in my organization. Uh, to run the whole system in SAP, we have to do this actually.
Mm-hmm. So, in your day-to-day activities during performing these activities, whatever the issues that you have faced, any kind of regular issues or any kind of let's say major issues you have faced during this SAP operations.
Uh, SAP operations, we have faced the issue actually. Why actually in production we are responsible for making the daily reports. Okay,
Mhm,
and that daily reports we have to enter in net ROSCAP or NetSCAP in daily basis, and the raw material consumption also in SAP. Okay, by entering the transaction CO of 11. Okay,
mhm,
so there are the various units of measures are there. Okay,
mhm,
like the raw material we are consuming. Sometimes like oil, like processed oil, we are giving sometimes. So in raw material used. So in daily basis. So there is a unit of liter there, and I have made a mistake of giving giving that KL. Okay,
mhm,
that time the whole process, whole raw material, I have to reverse. Okay,
mhm,
then again I have to give that process oil quantity. Uh, Again, I have to put it again. This type of issue is regular issues. So,
mhm,
and now a few days ago there is a customization in doing overtime in worker. There is a customization page. Okay, the SAP has provided us a customization page to book the OT overtime incentive. Okay,
mhm,
so uh, SAP has worked on PwC has worked on it, and while doing this transaction, the customization transaction, first day there is a problem of not showing overtime displaying page. The displaying page was not showing. When I'm booking, I have booked the overtime, but the display page was not showing. Okay. After that, one day back, one day later, I have seen that they have done some customization to that page, and now it is working fine. Okay.
mhm.
So this type of issues I have faced till now.
Okay, okay. So going forward, do you know what is a P2P cycle in SAP MM? What is a P2P cycle?
Yes, sir. Actually, the P2P cycle starts with purchase requisition, and uh, the department of the plant or any plant. There are various types of department. Anybody can raise the purchase requisition, uh, and for a particular material. Okay, for a particular material or for some materials, and they raise the PR to the purchase department. They want the material for their department,
Mhm,
and if there is a selected vendor for that material, then the purchase officer is raising the PO against that purchase requisition. Okay,
mhm,
after that, uh, the when the material arrives in the department or in the plant, and that the purchase officer, the store person is doing the MIGO operation, while doing the good receipt, and then after that, we do the invoice receipt for that. Okay. And another process is, if there is not any selected vendor for that particular material,
Mhm.
then we have to uh, give the RFQ, request for quotation, go for RFQ, and to select the particular vendor who is providing the material at a reasonable price. Okay, and the reasonable price and the terms and conditions are also very good with that vendor. Okay, so after doing the request for quotation, after selecting the vendor, uh, we are providing the purchase order to that vendor and to that particular vendor, and reject the other vendors and provide the and sending the rejection letter to the other vendors. Okay, so now in this PO we are creating the purchase order against the RFQ, request for quotation, and the uh, remaining process remain the same while doing the same transaction, MyGo and MyGo. Okay, and uh, in case of some material, in case of several material, where the terms and conditions are good with the vendor, there is no change in tax code or any manual invoice reduction or planned or unplanned uh, invoices. If while in some cases we are doing ERS procedure to minimize the idle time, invoicing time.
Okay. So as you have said, like you are going to send the rejection letter to the vendors. So how you are
Okay.
going to send the rejection letter to the vendors?
Actually, uh, we have to in RFQ process there is a code called ME47,
Mm,
that is maintain quotation. Okay.
mm,
After maintaining quotation, there is a rejection indicator. Okay.
mm.
For that vendor, and uh, after that, the after that by message output, we send the rejection letter to the vendor for the for
What
that
is the
particular vendor.
output type for this rejection letter?
Output type is
Message type
rejection
or
letter.
output type?
For purchase order, any user for right. Sir, I can't recollect at this moment. Any you
Okay.
is the purchase order.
Okay.
Okay.
So coming to next part, do you know some special procurement type also?
Actually, we are using in this industry is consignment process
Mm-hmm,
and subcontracting process also. Okay.
mm-hmm,
And the pipeline process. We are
mm-hmm,
using this type of procurement in our industry. Okay.
mm-hmm.
And the
So
normal procurement on
so
daily basis.
what is a subcontracting process? Can you explain the process?
In subcontracting process, we are providing raw materials to the vendor. The vendor, with the help of the raw materials, the vendor makes the semi-finished or finished product and return back the semi-finished or finished product to us. And after that, we are doing the goods receipt for that product. Okay, and the raw material we have provided to the vendor is get consumed during I am doing the goods receipt for that. Okay. Uh, Sometimes and after there is at first sorry sir, first of all we have to create a subcontracting info record for that. Okay. If I want to settle that vendor in if I want to settle that vendor uh, in sorry sir, on it I am uh, if we want to settle that vendor in invoicing ERA settlement. Okay. So I have to give subcontracting info record. Okay. And we are providing raw material to the vendor by the movement time 541. Okay. and the material consumed with the movement type 543. Okay, and if we are required to uh, take back the goods from the vendor, okay, provide goods from vendor, we are doing sometimes the subsequent adjustment also.
Mhm. Okay. So do you know what is the accounting entries for the subcontracting goods receipt?
In subcontracting goods receipt, the accounting entries are these kind of accounting entries. Sir, BSX will be debited. Okay, and while we are providing raw materials to the vendor, the uh, at the
I'm
time of
ask,
providing raw material.
I'm asking
Hello.
about the GR process.
Okay, you are asking about the GR process. So BSX would be debited, sir. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Subcontracting account BSB will be credited,
Mm-hmm.
and subcontracting services FRL will be FRL subcontracting services FRL will be debited, sir, and GRI and WRX will be credited. And while I am doing the goods provided to vendor, that is another account also. VBO account modifier VBO will be credited, sir.
Okay.
So VBO, VBX, these four accounts, 5 accounts are there, sir.
Okay.
Four accounts.
Okay. So do you know what is the physical inventory? Have you any time have you done or you know the process? What is the physical inventory?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Actually, the physical inventory is the process of uh, making the SAP stock and the physical stock in the plant same. Okay, the quantity remains the same for both the issue. If I don't mention any tolerances there. Okay, so in physical inventory, we have to create the document, physical inventory document first uh, by using the transaction MI01. Okay, then we have to print that document and give to the document to the stored person. Okay, by the transaction MI21, and we have to uh, enter the count, and after printing the document, we have to provide the document to the stored person, and they enter the count there by the transaction MI07 and MI04, and they are posting the differences then that by MI07. In this process, we are using freeze book inventory and post in block. Okay, because are there. We are maximum time we are using the posting blocks that the GRIR cannot be posted, so that the inventory count is proper. Okay, and in the movement in this type of when I while doing the inventory posting, there are movement time 701 and 702. 701 is used for positive differences, and 702 is used for negative differences. And there are also other types of physical inventory in this process, like cycle counting, periodic inventory. While doing this, there are several transaction code, but in like cycle counting process, you have to mention cycle indicator in material master. Okay, and this is the there is a we have to create the physical inventory document in the same process, but the transactions are different, sir.
Okay. So do you have any idea on SAP implementation process?
No, sir, I am giving support to actually no, I have no actually I have an idea of implementation project, but
Mm-hmm.
I have not done with this. I have the idea of support project, sir.
Okay, so that's all about the interview. Let's finish this. तो
Okay.
आज का जो इंटरव्यू था, इंटरव्यू सेशन, वो ये मान के चलो, ये तुम्हारा इंटरव्यू सेशन जो था ये मतलब नॉट अप टू दैट मार्क। ओके,
हाँ हाँ
पहला
हाँ
चीज, फर्स्ट चीज, एक मिनट, पहला चीज, जब इंट्रोडक्शन
हाँ
दे रहे हो, ओके, इंट्रोडक्शन जब दे रहे हो,
हाँ
इंट्रोडक्शन अपना प्रिपेयर करो, जो भी इंट्रोडक्शन देना है। इंट्रोडक्शन अगर अच्छा गया, फिर उसके बाद थोड़ा सा
हाँ,
चीजें जो है वो इजी हो जाता है, ठीक है। तो इंट्रोडक्शन
अच्छा।
अपना एक फेयर इंट्रोडक्शन, सिद्धांत एंड नवनील बोथ, उन दोनों को बोल रहा हूँ। तो अपना
हाँ,
इंट्रोडक्शन जो है वो प्रिपेयर करो सही से। कैसे इंट्रोडक्शन देना है, इंट्रोडक्शन में क्या रहना चाहिए।
अच्छा।
तुमको अगर कोई पूछ रहा है कि नवनील अपना इंट्रोडक्शन दो, उसको ऑलरेडी तुम्हारा नाम पता है, ओके। उसके बाद
ओके।
तुमको बोलना नहीं है कि माय नेम इज नवनील और माई सेल्फ इज नवनील, कुछ भी नहीं बोलना है, ठीक है। तो
हाँ,
तुम अपना एजुकेशनल बैकग्राउंड से शुरू कर सकते हो, कि एजुकेशन क्या लिया था, कब लिया था, कुछ भी बोल सकते हो, ठीक है। एजुकेशन हो गया, एजुकेशन के बाद तुम्हारा प्रोफाइल हो गया, जॉब प्रोफाइल हो गया, कहाँ पे काम करते हो, क्या काम करते हो।
ओके।
एंड उसके बाद तुम जो भी फील्ड में स्ट्रांग हो, सपोज एसएपी के लिए तुम इंटरव्यू दे रहे हो, तो एसएपी में कौन से फील्ड के ऊपर तुम्हारा तुमने काम किया है या तो तुम स्ट्रांग हो,
ओके।
वो सारा चीज उस पे इंक्लूड कर सकते हो, ठीक है। उतना तुम्हारा इंट्रोडक्शन में रहना चाहिए।
ओके।
ओके, कमिंग टू
ओके।
द नेक्स्ट पार्ट। उसके बाद जो भी तुम्हारा, एक्चुअली मेरे पास तुम्हारा रिज्यूम नहीं था, तो मैंने एक ओवरऑल जो इंटरव्यू था उसके ऊपर एक क्वेश्चन पूछा, ठीक है। तो बेसिकली तुमको पी टू पी साइकिल के ऊपर क्वेश्चन आएगा, या फिर जो भी हमने जैसा स्पेशल प्रोक्योरमेंट टाइप हो गया, फिर उसके बाद जो तुम्हारा हो गया क्या,
कॉन्साइनमेंट,
कंसाइनमेंट, जो भी
एसटीओ,
स्पेशल
एसटीओ।
प्रोक्योरमेंट टाइप हो गया, वो उन सारे के ऊपर तुमको क्वेश्चन आएगा, ठीक है। तो उसके बाद क्या होता है, जो भी क्वेश्चन आएगा, क्वेश्चन का आंसर देते टाइम कभी भी हिचकिचाना मत, ठीक है। जो तुम पॉज ले रहे हो, ये कर रहे हो, उसको मत करना। क्वेश्चन एक बार सुनो, समझो। अगर तुमको उस टाइम में पॉज लेना है जब तुम आंसर दे रहे हो, देने से पहले थोड़ा सा पॉज ले लो, क्या बोलना है एक बार में समझ लो, ठीक है। उसके बाद तुम अपना आंसर देना शुरू करो, ठीक है। और मैक्सिमम ट्राई करो कि आंसर देने के टाइम में जितना कम पॉज ले सको उतना अच्छा है, ठीक है। जैसे रुक रुक के
अच्छा।
आंसर दे रहे हो ना, उतना अच्छा है। एंड नेक्स्ट थिंग इज, जो भी पूछा जाए उसका पॉइंट टू पॉइंट आंसर दो। जैसे तुम जैसे आंसर दे रहे थे, घुमा फिरा के सारा चीज जो है उसके अंदर आंसर दे रहे थे, ठीक है। तो पॉइंट टू पॉइंट आंसर देने के लिए कोशिश करो। जैसे कि अगर तुमको कोई पूछ रहा है कि पी टू पी साइकिल क्या होता है, ठीक है, पी टू पी साइकिल में क्या क्या होता है, पी आर टू जीआर प्रोसेस, जीआर और आईआर प्रोसेस तक का होता है। उस पे एक रहता है वेंडर नोन, एक रहता है वेंडर अननोन, ठीक है। तो उसके हिसाब से तुमको बताना है, ठीक है। उसके बाद आता है तुम्हारा इम्प्लीमेंटेशन एंड सपोर्ट पार्ट, ठीक है। इम्प्लीमेंटेशन में, अगर तुम्हारा इम्प्लीमेंटेशन, सपोज तुम जिसके लिए इंटरव्यू के लिए प्रिपेयर किए हो, अगर उसका इम्प्लीमेंटेशन का रिक्वायरमेंट है, ठीक है, अगर उसका इम्प्लीमेंटेशन का रिक्वायरमेंट है, तो उसको कभी मत बोलना कि मुझे इम्प्लीमेंटेशन का एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है। बोलो आई नो द प्रोसेस,
अच्छा अच्छा।
ओके। कभी मत बोलना कि नो आई डोंट नो, उसको बोलो आई नो द प्रोसेस, ओके, मैंने काम नहीं किया है बट आई नो द प्रोसेस, ओके। अगर तुमने
ओके।
इम्प्लीमेंटेशन का एक्सपीरियंस नहीं डाला है, तब भी तुम
ओके।
बता सकते हो, ओके आई नो द प्रोसेस, आई हैवंट वर्क, means I
ओके।
didn't get a chance, or I don't have a chance to work on the implementation project, but I know the process, okay,
ओके।
ये बता सकते हो।